Hi everyone and welcome back to the Flowbonacci channel. I'm Fabio, sharing my passion here for dragon staff. And today's video is a little bit special because it's not at all a trick tutorial. But my purpose is more here to show you a training technique that will help you increasing your dragon staff skills in general. Let's go. First of all, there is something that I would like to talk about, which is the difference between training and flowing. I am giving a lot of lessons, dragon staff workshops, private lessons, and many times I am hearing, oh, you know, I'm training 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day, 2 hours every other day. And when I'm asking questions, it's not training, it's getting your dragon staff and having fun with it, which is absolutely fine, but it is having fun. Training, like in many sports, many activities, training means having a goal. Most of the time, the goal is just getting better at what you're doing, and this is called training. But training means having a program which leads you to getting better. So this is what we are going to talk about in today's tutorial. The title of this video is Both Ways. I could have named it The Other Way. What is the other way? We all have a favorite spinning direction. I am personally right-handed, and my way in an horizontal plane is this one, which means when I'm doing an arm roll, I'm doing this way. When I'm doing a full Steve, I'm going this way. When I'm doing a matrix, I'm going the same way. When I'm doing a palm spin, I'm going this way. This is my favorite way. This is the spinning way, spinning direction I am the most comfortable with. But that also means that not always in a conscious way, I will reduce my possibility of flow of 50% because instinctively, I will go this way. I will not think to go the other way. In this video, I'm going to show you a technique that I personally used several years ago, that I'm still using when I want to have a trick clean both ways, in order to be more symmetrical and increasing just the freedom I have in my flow. Something important. On my Patreon, for just €3 a month, you can support the creation of regular, quality dragon staff content. And for €12, gain exclusive access to the freshest tutorials, receiving them 1 year before they're released on YouTube. If Patreon aligns with your budget, your support would mean a lot. Thank you. This technique is very simple. First, identify your favorite way. Just do an arm roll, do a Steve, do a palm spin, do a matrix, and you might notice that you always go the same way. You not always go, but most of the time, if you don't think, if it is an impulsion, you will go the same way. And it is your favorite way. As said before, mine is this one. So first, identify your favorite way. And once you know your favorite way, first, you will go both ways. And we will see exercises. The first exercise, the most simple, is arm roll. I personally use arm roll a lot when I have a break in my flow. It's often that I'm doing an arm roll just to getting comfortable, use sometimes, and doing an arm roll. Arm roll is a very common trick. So first, do your arm roll on your favorite arm, favorite direction, and straight away, go the other way. My direction is this one. Straight away, I will go other arm, other direction. And here, what I would like is to be conscious of what I'm doing. Am I doing the same thing? Or my feet, my legs, pressure points on the floor? And repeat this 50 times, I don't know. Just getting used to, okay, I can do it both ways. Arm roll. Second exercise will be steves. Full steves. My favorite direction is this one. And I'm going the other way, straight away. And you will notice that it is not as easy as the favorite way. I'm a little bit less centered. I got less precision. So I will go and continue. Again, choose a number, 20, 50. But this is proper training. Go both ways. And getting comfortable with the idea of symmetry. Full steves. And you will notice that the more complex the tricks are, the more difference there is between your favorite way and your not dominant way. And this is very visible when you're getting into more complex tricks like the matrix. As the same way I'm doing an arm roll as this one, I will go the same way for matrix. Going the other way is a will. Naturally, I will go this way. This is natural, this is my dominant spinning direction. So if I want to go the other way, I will have to force myself. And again, I will use this both ways technique for the matrix. So I will go favorite way. And straight away, non-dominant spinning way. And the idea is to be more and more precise, more and more reliable on both ways. Ooh. Yes. Yes. And getting comfortable going both ways without distinction. And if it is true on vertical plane tricks, it is also on vertical plane tricks. If you want to go to a continuous vertical spin. So I have here my dragon staff rolling away on my left and rolling toward on my right. This is my favorite vertical plane spinning direction. This is where I'm going, naturally. And I want to force myself to go the other way. So once again, as you've been identifying recognizing your favorite way, your dominant spinning direction on an horizontal plane. You'll do the same for the vertical. It might be a little bit more tricky, but just go, okay, I want to go vertical. How do I do? Okay, so this is, from my point of view, a counterclockwise. So I want to go clockwise. Clockwise is this one. Okay. Am I symmetrical? Because this is different than this. Here my left hand goes over. Now it goes under. Under. Over. Under. How do I do it on the other side? I never paid attention. So if I go counterclockwise again, without, okay, I go over, under, over, under. Okay, over is my favorite way to go. Here, over, under. Yeah, let's go over, over. And both ways. Spinning vertical, vertical stall, vertical stall, vertical stall, other way. This is a very good exercise. Be aware of the position. Okay, now I'm going under and I'm getting more comfortable. Maybe over, under. I will go under all the way. Vertical, vertical. This is a very interesting exercise. Coordination, proprioception, attention, consciousness in my movements. Ooh, intense. And you can of course apply this technique to more complex vertical plane tricks, sequences. For example, dragon tails. Dragon tails. If you do the full sequence, dragon tails are symmetrical because you go left, right. But, for example, you can picture some dragon staff spinners doing some fishtails. And naturally, they will go with a favorite hand most of the time. It's not a default, it's not a mistake, it is just the most comfortable way to go. Training is getting out of the comfort zone. So for dragon tails, go both ways. Film yourself, see if you are symmetrical on a leg positioning point of view, hands, especially when you go vertical, there is always possibility to go over or under in a switch between hands. Just look at yourself. It's not always easy, from my point of view, for me, in my practice, to picture during the move how exactly my hands, my arms are positioned. Video is helping a lot. Don't hesitate to film yourself. Pay attention to little moves, little body positioning, shoulder positions, and and you will learn a lot on your own practice. And it is a great secret to make it better. To conclude, or to sum up this video, which is again a little bit different, I would advise you to choose your proper training style, training session style. I personally go on training with two types of ideas. First, I have a trick to work on. It's not clean, it's not explored yet, so okay, I note on my little book, this trick, I want to dedicate 10-20 minutes to this trick. So, ideas. And another one is the routine. And here, you can choose to dedicate 10 to 20 minutes to this both ways ability. Two ways of doing it: soft way, going both ways, or the hardcore one, which is the most efficient, during 10 to 20 minutes in your training, choose that you're not allowed to go your favorite way. Which means, in my case, I will not allow myself to go in this arm roll. So I will put on some music, let myself flow, but I will focus on what I'm doing in the way that I will not allow myself to go in my favorite spinning direction. I will go the other way. This is the most picky technique, but it is so efficient in terms of, okay, now I am aware of what I'm doing. I am choosing this way. I do it, it's a choice. It's conscious. First, concentration will be increased. You will be more aware of your body movements, of your choices of tricks in your flow. And second, when you will have finished this 10 to 20 minutes of getting out of the comfort zone and forcing yourself to do something that you're not used to do, that is not your favorite way, you will feel a freedom coming. Because before, you were unconsciously closing 50% of the possibilities, like I'm doing. I go to this arm roll by default, but I always go this way. If I am training myself, if I am training my brain, if I am training my body to be aware that the other direction is first possible, second easy, I can go both ways. And oh, I've never turned this direction. Okay, other way. And then, okay, matrix. And it seems weird. It seems weird at first to spin always the other direction. But it is a door opener. So I really advise you to get out of your comfort zone, to choose your own technique at your own rhythm. It's not an obligation. It is just a technique that will help you to get better in any other tricks. And that's it for this video. This was a little bit different. Let me know if you like this kind of not real tutorial, but training how to get better techniques. let me know. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. This is what is giving me a lot of motivation. Keep it spinning both ways and have fun. See you next time. Ciao.